Hey, I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
Welcome to Keeping It Casual,
A sex-positive dating and relationship advice podcast.
Yes, I'm married with 2 kids.
And I'm navigating this crazy dating world.
We're just here to share our drama.
And the wild stories of our listeners.
Your Vegas girls are here for you.
Let's do it.
Well, good evening.
Hello.
You guys, welcome to the 4th installment of Checking In with the Babes.
The final installment
That's
of Checking
right.
In with the Babes.
We're thrilled to welcome back our all-time favorite Pussycat Doll to share how she has shifted her amazing cabaret show during this weird time.
And you know what? We totally manifested that shit a few months ago.
We did manifest it because, you know, we told her, we were like, you know what? We love watching your show, but we want to learn how to dance like those sexy babes in the Cherry Boom Boom show. And guess what?
It's happening.
That's right. She's launching Cherry Fit videos online. We're going to get into more of that in just a moment.
But before we get into that, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Like a Kitten.
It's, women owned and operated, and they just want to like get everybody masturbating. No big deal.
We'll talk a lot more about them in the episode as well, but go to likeakitten.com right now and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout.
Yeah, get yourself a sexy surprise box. You won't be disappointed. But
coming up now from episode 85, Cherry Bomb, Miss Lindsley Allen.
We have those expectations. I feel like when I'm here in Vegas and he's in LA and we're traveling, it takes a second to like reconnect when you come back.
Yeah.
It's like you see these movies, like you walk in the door and you're
Drop
tearing
the
off
bags.
each other's clothes. And I'm like,
That's not
yeah,
how it works.
but the truth is like I need to like decompress for a minute and like, you know,
I want to take a
bubble
shower
bath.
and wash my hair.
And then let's watch Netflix and
Rub my feet and make me laugh and I am done.
Yeah.
I am closed off in a second. It really is. If guys only knew.
Oh my gosh, there she is.
You. Oh my goodness. Friday night.
You look gorgeous.
I was like, of course they want to do it like nighttime, like keeping the vibe, party girls.
Just so you can anticipate all day. First of all, it is incredible to see you.
Oh,
I mean-
so good to see you guys. Is this look okay? Like I got the quarantine hair, like woo.
It looks good. I know. You just gotta give a little.
You look very floofy. I styled my hair for you guys today. But
I love it.
I
my
know.
bangs are so long. All I can do is rock like the high half up ponytail.
Yeah.
Like everything is just. Oh.
I mean, it's longer, so I'm kind of liking that. But you know, it's like woo, it's very wild.
We're all gonna be fixing our hair through the whole podcast. I could tell already.
I know, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. To keep things like as we were before, I did bring my wine. Did you, ladies?
Oh yay!
Since we met, I turned into a little bit of a honey whiskey girl. I was like, babe, we can have some whiskey tonight. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's not real whiskey. And then he drinks it. He loves it.
Good. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's what I should have brought tonight. Yes, of course. The whiskey.
I think the biggest question is, how much has your life changed since you've been on the podcast?
Oh my goodness, right? Like we were gonna do this at the Boom Boom House with all the girls.
Yeah.
showing
Yeah.
up, and pretty crazy that shut down because things were moving and grooving and we're doing an awesome job. Things turned over very quickly.
And you had a very thriving, I mean, just growing, really getting its feet out here, a cabaret show.
Oh my gosh, yes, we were kicking butt. I mean, such a great buzz. Things were really moving. We had just gotten all of the entire cast in from understudies because all of our girls too, they work professionally in LA. So yeah, we were grooving. This has been a complete turnaround from taking a very public show onto an online platform. And I just launched the online classes on Wednesday, May 5th.
Yes, I know. That's what we were talking about in the episode. We were like, you know, the show is next level. Just be experiencing the show. You feel sexy, but you also feel like, can they just teach me? Like, can I just hang out with them so they can teach me a few moves? And it's happened. It's happened.
It's happening. You know, the crazy thing is that I had been wanting to do that and because people have been asking and requesting, but we just, you know, we didn't really quite have the time to do it as big as we wanted. And now this is actually, you know, made it to be such a time to focus on that it's actually going to be even better than I had planned. We did a home series to launch it. Super cool. Some Cherry Fit fitness things, tips and exercises, some choreography that the girls, all the choreography is from the cast and taught by the cast as well. But we're going to be adding like show choreography and things like that, which I'm really excited about. And then some events. I'm going to do a live event and all kinds of stuff. It's interesting.
You guys can get a chance to dance like a pussycat doll. Like, I can't wait. You're doing 10 days free?
Yeah, well, if you go to cherryboom.com and then the little page is cbb.tv, so that's like the page there.
Okay.
But you can rent, you can buy, there's monthly subscriptions, there's a yearly subscription. Yeah, so definitely check it out. There's lots of great stuff. It's more like a Cherry lifestyle, I want to say. It's not just like typical fitness classes or dance classes, but I really targeted and geared it towards our audience, and then also just super fun tips. There's, a little cocktail in there. There's a little yoga for dancers. There's the boom boom booty, how to get.
And I saw makeup tips, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, makeup tips, dance tutorials. So there's something for everyone.
And plus, these girls are just, when you watch them move, you watch them walk and talk. They're just so inspired, and they just remind you to move and embrace your sensuality. And sometimes you just need to like be reminded that that's available to you if you want to embrace it, and just watch the girls and to follow along with them. I'm so excited because I love heels classes and things like that.
All kinds of different things, and what I do love is that it represents how the girls are each so individual in the show. And what I love about this is that the audience is getting to actually meet the cast more on a personal level than what we were doing in the show. We had the show, of course, and then the little meet and greet afterwards, but you really get to get a sense of their personality and you're dancing with them. So it's really much more personal than what we were doing in a public realm.
Yeah, I think it sounds so fun. And you guys are doing your Instagram lives every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And you get to know the dancers. I've tried to pop onto a few. I'll be on there for a second and then like something always comes up though.
Well, that's okay too. We actually, yes, thank you. We do the Cherry Chats on Wednesday, IG Live. It runs for 24 hours, but if you can't catch it at all, I also put them on our YouTube page.
Oh,
so a lot of them are on there. Not the first two, I think, because there's been some learning and growing in this process, of course. But they're on the YouTube page. I did my Life as a Pussycat Doll. That is up there.
Yes.
And the cast and the creative team. So we're also getting to meet all the cast that way. And now we're going to start doing the little demos for their class that they're teaching as well. So it's all tying together. Yeah.
When are you writing the book on your life story?
You know what? Bree, that is the second time someone has said that to me this week.
I think that's a
There's
thought.
something to it. Yes, you're literally the second person that said that to me this week. I'm getting a little sign.
I mean, I'm feeling like the book tour is going to be like dancers. It's going to be a little relationship comedy with Bree and I. It's going to be it's a whole new event.
That's a great idea. I mean, do you know a good, right? I definitely would have to have someone help me with it. But
writer? Oh, honey, my writing mentor is a New York Times bestselling author.
We should talk. I'm serious. This keeps coming up, and it was interesting because I just did an interview with the agency talking about my journey, and it was like, you really need to write a book because I think when it's your own story, you're just like, I'm just living it. But on the outside, I started to realize, wow, I've done that, and I've worked with that person, and then created this. Yeah, there's sort of a lot of interesting experiences.
You have a fascinating story. And my mentor, she always says everybody has a story to tell. You just need to get it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do agree. Everyone has their story. Yeah, let's talk. I love you ladies. I sort of, every time we get together, it's just super fun and all kinds of interesting things come out of the conversation.
We were so excited because, we did plan to like get together with the babes and get to know them and chat and maybe take some dance classes while we were there. And now it's all happening. Anybody can do it. I think that's the coolest thing. And you've taken, a cabaret show. And this thing has kicked us all in the ass, but it's also like motivated us all to like be like, all right, what else can I do? I have a computer in front of me. There's a million things we can do. But I think it's just really beautiful the way you're expanding the brand. And I think you're giving the girls like an even bigger platform for themselves too as well.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Each one of them I've always loved in the show. They're stars themselves, but with this, that you really do get to see their individuality. They're getting able to choreograph as well and teach the classes as dance instructors. So for some of them, it was the first time like teaching in this way. So they're really learning a lot as well. And always so proud of them. I have such great dancers and cast, and all of them are like really not only incredible artists, but great human beings too. You know, it's really fascinating. They all have like really beautiful stories, and they're all really interesting. So, kudos on you. Like keeping this going, like God bless you, because we were supposed to do this, you know, and you guys were still doing it.
Thank you. Yes, we've committed. We put the ring on it 2 years ago almost.
Well, the thing is like when all this started going, MJ and I looked at each other and we were like, do we need to take a pause right now?
Yeah.
And then one of our listeners sent us a message, because we had an episode ready when like everything started shutting down and we released it. And she sent us a message that was like, thank you guys for still being here. Like we need, like, I need an escape. And we were like, guess we got to keep going then. We're not shutting down.
Yes. Got to keep going. I love that. Yeah, people need you. You know, you guys are fun and interesting and insightful and helpful. Like we still need that connection, you know.
Thank you.
Laughter.
Definitely. Yes, laughter.
Laughter, you know. And every time I'm with you guys, I don't know, we laugh a lot.
I know. I want to cheers you right now. I'm like, here.
I'm drinking water right now, but cheers. That's because when quarantine started, I was drinking way too much when it started, and I cut myself off. I was like, you're done.
You're like, I'm done.
Hi, Keepers, it's Bree!
And MJ.
May is National Masturbation Month. We had Mother's Day and it's Taurus season, and we have the perfect surprise box for any of your favorite babes.
That's right. From Like a Kitten, women-owned and operated, they strive to empower women to explore their sexuality and mainstream masturbation by providing sexy subscription or single boxes filled with sensual products and one motorized toy.
Plus, their website, likeakitten.com, is full of sex education. I love their blog, Pillow Talk, which has a ton of sex-positive articles. Also, on their website, they have a bunch of individual items that you can buy.
Yeah, they have some really cool variations of their boxes too. You know, you can choose from different moods you're having, like their signature box, it's got it all. The breakup box, their seasonal box dropping June 1st for summer, which is definitely the vibe for everybody.
The quarantine boxes are on fire right now. I bought one for a friend, and she sent me a picture of her in her satin robe trying to seduce her man.
Yeah, I'm loving the quarantine boxes. I've actually ordered like 3 for friends already because you can't beat the price, and I love how you can pick and choose from different options. Like they'll say an item to pass the time, and you can choose from like 7 different things. One friend I sent a sex card game, the other one I sent binding ties, and what did you send your friend with the robe?
A massage candle.
Yes, I know. Another option, you can pick something from like a robe to sensual lingerie. Lingerie or lingerie? The verdict's still out. But yeah, those are just a few examples of some fun options that'll come in the box. And we got you 20% off it all.
Oh, and don't forget about those bath bombs that melt with a little buzzing surprise inside.
Oh my God, right?
Go to likeakitten.com right now and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout for the hookup.
Ooh, and they're also launching a luxury bridal box this month too. We got you, ladies. It's still possible.
Don't forget you can order your Summer Vibes box right now, and June 1st they start shipping. See why we are so excited about them? Go to likeakitten.com and use code KEEPERS20 at checkout.
They're waiting for you. Right meow. No.
Right meow.
That's a good question. Did you slip into any funks where you're like, I gotta stop eating this every day, or maybe pull back on this every day? Was there any weird little quirky funks you caught it?
Still like, okay, first of all, it took me 3 days to like, okay, I got to get out of my pajamas.
It's 3 days for a lot of people. That seems to be the day. It's like,
I was like, I got to get out. First of all, I got to put like real clothes in. And then it was really funny about, you know, daytime sweats to the nighttime sweats.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's been, of course, a lot of great little silver linings with it, but honestly, some of it has just been freaking hard as well, because I think the hardest thing for me has been trying to have like a routine for myself, which was hard enough anyway, but it was, for some reason, I found it easier when I could literally go to a class and be in a room, quarantined somewhere else without any distractions around, because I do have an empire, so there's lots of phone calls and emails and distractions going on. So it's helped me to, you know, have a schedule to get up, to take a class, and then get to the emails and get to building my own empire and building the other classes so that the dance community can dance to, you know, the Cherry Boom Boom and do the fitness classes. So yeah, it's been the movement. I just feel like not being able to move as much, which is why the online classes will be fantastic. I actually did some of them myself.
Yes! Which one did you do? What's your favorite so far?
I did Alyssa's It's Cute AF core.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I was sore the next day. Like in the good places. Because honestly, my husband has been like, oh, he's having a field day cooking.
Feeding you.
Feeding me Boston bread. And I'm sort of like, well, we're here. You know? He's so cute. Today he was like, it's okay. It's sort of like, you know, those girls that do belly dancing. It's okay. I was like, oh, great. He's trying to compliment me, but I'm like, you're digging yourself in a hole right now.
You're like, we're all keeping on those 10.
Spending so much more time with your husband has been great, though, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. I feel like there's in a lot, because I wasn't home a lot. Yeah, I was in Vegas a lot. So that's been really great, being able to spend more time. You know, but at the same time, I do miss my friends. I miss my girlfriends.
Yeah, me too. I know.
So we can talk about hair and drinks and shoes and sexy stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I do understand. Like today, I legit was I was standing in my kitchen. I've been gourmet cooking. I've decided that I'm a gourmet chef because I have nothing better to do with my life right now.
She's like, I'm making frittatas, not just eggs.
I was making frittata this morning, and I'm trying to do like meatless mornings. So if I do, I'll use like the soy stuff or like the meat substitute, whatever. Anyways, so I'm sitting there, I'm making a frittata, and I just went, I miss going to fucking bars right now.
No. Yes.
Coming back to Queen of Brunch.
Like the one night I was like, I just want to get dressed up and go out. We did really love going out to dinner and just having like a date night in that way. You know, that's been kind of hard. Just a little. Any day. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day it is
either.
You know?
It's challenging doing date nights. I mean, you'd think, oh, we have all this free time, so we're going to be extremely productive. We're going to do this and that.
No,
you know, Chris and I are going to have date nights all the time. We maybe have squeezed in like 2 very well pre-planned. Like we're getting the kids in bed and we're staying up. We come outside and like watch a movie. But I'm going to start drinking the wine now. Like,
it's a little bit more difficult, I feel like, to do that because you don't have a destination or I mean right now it's like I have to give him a haircut. Like his hair is way too long. Like he's turned into like this like it's what's happening, you know.
My date nights are nothing but virtual right now, so that's a thing.
You're like, we've been working on this, it's fine.
But you know what we did enjoy? We ended up doing our date night was, and we are so late to the party, but we got obsessed with the Ozark.
Yeah, I love Ozark.
Good. Yeah.
We just finished it. It's so amazing. I loved it. I didn't want it to end. So we would step. So that was like our date night. We'd be like, oh, good, Ozark. You know, popcorn. I loved it, and we finished it. So now, what's the next one? Tell me what's good like that.
Have you seen You?
No.
That's a good one.
What's that? What's You?
A sexy stalker?
Sexy
Psycho?
stalker. Psycho, yes.
Sexy stalker. Okay.
It has the guy from Gossip Girl, Penn Badgley. He was in Gossip Girl. I don't know.
Hey, You. Okay, good. This is good. Yeah, I need some more. Definitely. This has been a great time for this. I have enjoyed catching up and watching some great movies and films and things. And have you guys been listening to D Nice? IG. Oh my God. D Nice is a DJ and he plays the most like sexy, cool, grown, you know, music, like really awesome. And the people on his feed, like Michelle Obama and like Donnie Wahlberg and Hot Halle Berry, just crazy, like just really, really great music. A lot of Prince stuff, a lot of just like groovy, funky stuff. Really nice.
Okay.
And he's been doing a lot of charity events in LA and stuff. And yeah, he's super cool. You have to check him out.
He's keeping you energized through all this, because I think we found like some of us have found some new gurus, new people were interested, new YouTube channels. Just
I feel like I could open myself up to more of those guru Zooms as well. Yeah, I've been like so immersed in. It was no small task taking a public show into a online small business, and it is a small business because we don't have a big corporation or hotel, so we're a small business show on our own, small investors, so we are really doing the Patreon and the classes and really needing that support to keep us going during this time. I do feel like we'll emerge in a better place, and the online classes is fantastic, but it's not that I can sit back and just not do the hard work as well, because I have a cast. I feel very responsible for the cast, and we are a small business.
Like a business powerhouse, you've shifted, and we're still here. We're just doing other things, and you guys been wanting it anyways. Who doesn't want to dance like a Pussycat Doll?
Yes. Well, it's so crazy. Yes, I've been wanting it, and then the universe was like,
"There you go.
Hey, get it together."
One of those things you're like, you wouldn't slow down to like take the time to do. It might be a while. It's something on your list, and that's a really good thing to like look at a lot of stuff. It's like I finally can slow down and take the time to do a few things.
I mean, I've organized my closet. I've organized my makeup vanity. I'm come to a point where it's like I got a new roommate, so I've come to a point where it's like there's nothing left to clean in my house. But like it was just stuff that it was like I'm so tired. I need to work out. I need to do this. I don't need to organize my closet this weekend. Like there was like
you're one of those. I need to be more like that. I need to do that. I need to get. I'm starting to like our yard, but I need to get to the cleaning out of all the closets, and that's good inspiration.
But you've been working, and you need Netflix time. But I saw something you said really, and I thought it was really beautiful on your Instagram. You said you posted a picture, and I think it was of your adorable beach cruiser, and it was just outside, and you're like, sometimes just riding my bike and getting fresh air and being in the backyard. I'm paraphrasing, but basically you were like, this is actually the new way to be productive. Like, don't feel so like you have to be creating or doing content. Like we're all very motivated in that way. So just to remind people that that's a special way to be productive. Like I love that.
I do too.
I did really feel like that because I was so immersed in, getting the launch, getting everything and doing it all on my own and learning so much, like a lot of tech stuff that I just had to learn super fast. And and it was frustrating. I mean, to be honest, it was frustrating and it was exhausting, and it was 16, 17-hour day, like really getting it, up and going.
Yeah.
So I felt like yesterday I just needed to get offline. I just wanted to be outside. And I got my beach cruiser out that had been in the garage, I think for 2 years.
Oh no.
Yeah. Little pink beach cruiser. And I rode around the neighborhood. I think I did that twice. And then I was outside in the patio, and I was in the garden. And then my husband and I took a ride on this Harley out to the beach. And then in the evening, D-Nice, I was outside in the fresh air, back of my back patio, drinking my wine, dancing to Prince like I used to do, and just doing those things like something that really fed my soul that was different than working, and I felt like this is productive too. This is the new productive.
Yeah, sometimes reconnecting with yourself is all the productivity you need for the day.
Yeah.
I just drifted away on her like description of her day. I was like, I want to be on the Harley, going to the beach. I want to be all those places. And then under the stars. Oh man, the things that we're gonna really appreciate going forward and
hugging people. I want to hug.
I know
so bad right now. Like I miss human contact so much.
Yeah.
I do too. As I teaching master classes around the country. And yes, the online classes are an awesome substitute, but there's just nothing compared to that human connection.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
There's an energy exchange that happens, and I do miss that.
I do want to say though, I think you have done so great at making Cherry Boom Boom stay in the spotlight, stay relevant, even though there's not shows going on. I was just like, you go.
Yeah.
Well, I have to, because we, you know, like you were saying, just kind of go with what's happening, because I really do feel like it's an opportunity to take what we have and to transition it into a new platform in another way, and that will emerge even in a much better place, because we'll be in a live, venue or whatever it is, and also have the online as well. The classes sort of has forced me to do what I wanted to do, to get it online as well, and be able to reach a global, we'll actually be able to reach more people.
Yeah. Plus the girls, like, they're all getting this chance to really have a platform to share their voice, their personalities, their brands. You're building this huge brand. Be careful, because you're soon going to have a new Pussycat Doll. So also pop up. Pop Stars is going to be an international,
that happening, it's just, but I do feel like this time there's going to be so much creativity that comes out this time. I really feel like artists, performers, this is our job, right? When things like this happen, dig in deep, there's going to be so much choreography and music, and I get goosebumps talking about it, because I feel like I get goosebumps when it's there's a truth in it.
Yeah.
Film and music and TV shows and stories and books. There's just so much that's going to happen, because I do feel like creatives are the people, the podcasts, talking to people, it's the creatives, the healers that will bring us out of this in a much better way, in a place that we can emerge from, and all the stories that are going to be told, everything that we've learned and that we're doing at this time, journaling and cooking, that's all creative.
It definitely is.
That's all creative. That's a creative life,
Because they're life lessons.
Yeah, I actually got to take, because my mentor, she's in LA, but she travels the world to teach her writing classes. So I got to take a virtual writing class, and some of the girls were there from London, from France. I was just and we all have the same love for writing, and love for rock and roll, and love for groupies and muses.
Love that. I would love so many of those stories.
I know. Well, just to lean into something like that, you would think you would take an online writing course, or, people are like, well, I can go to a dance studio or whatever. But I think people are starting to respect that there is a really amazing online community that you can get the content you need. You can do it at your own time and do it at your own pace. A lot of things are Zoom meetings, they're kind of scheduled and stuff. So the fact that you're offering classes as well that they can take when they want to, that's very cool too.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You can rewind it. You can do it in a day, or you can buy it or have a monthly subscription and come back to it. You can do it in a day. You can rewind it. You can do it every day for a week. You can do it as much as you want, and at your own pace and your own level. There's always ways to modify it. I'm really excited about, and this is something that I haven't really put out there or seen anyone doing, but we're going to teach some of the choreography from the show itself. And I think that is really exciting for people that have come to see the show and will see the show, and will be able to actually really be familiar with the choreography and actually know it. And I don't know, I just feel like there's something kind of global about that, I feel like that's really fun, because I know growing up seeing movies, dance movies that I loved, and learning the choreography was really exciting. So
that's so true. I didn't even think.
MJ, you and I are going to start learning the Cherry Boom Boom routine, and when it comes back, we are going to jump on stage with the girl.
We're going to be like, boom, here it comes.
They'll be like, stay in your aisle. Let's give you an aisle. We'll make some room, but stay off the stage. You gotta hold us back. I'm just warning you, because
we're ready. We're ready for it.
Flips are real, okay?
Don't you think that would be fun? And on 8, the whole audience kind of knows that section and does it together. Would be really fun.
Amazing.
It reminds me of when I did Tartuffe at the Actors Gang when I was acting years ago. Yeah. And it became a cult classic, right? And it was the same thing. All the these young people, they came to see the show night after night, and they knew the words. They knew the words of the play, and they would like say it with us, and it was really fun. Like it was really super cool.
Oh, see, and I'm the girl that when I go to the Broadway show, I'm singing along with it because I probably know the show. So yeah, knowing the choreography, that's so rad. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys.
Like, this is not even it. This is just like the little mini shift with Cherry Boom Boom. You're gonna really get to know the girls. You're gonna get to dance with them. You're gonna be at the shows. You'll be like, I know this one. You'll be like, babe, looking over at your man, just like, I know this one too. And oh my God.
And then next step, Cherry Boom Boom Room.
Absolutely. Boom Boom Room. It's time. It's
nighttime cabaret dance studio all day. We're just
yeah.
That would be so cool.
Do a virtual show. I'm trying to figure out right now how that platform will work for sure, because I know that, you know, people are still asking about it and want to see the show. So there's a way that we're going to be able to do like a mini show until we get back into a room. You know, like a virtual. I have some ideas.
I know you do. Listen, before we go, we want to remind everybody to tell you where to go.
I love you girls. You're so much fun.
Oh, you just inspire us, and this feeling is mutual. Are you kidding?
Yes.
Really, it's super easy to go to cherryboombboom.com just to start with there. And then you can go to cbb.tv for all the online classes. And then every week as well at Cherry Boom Boom, the show on IG Live is where the Cherry Chats are. That's 1 p.m. Pacific time, yes.
And catch them on YouTube too as well. But you guys, you can do like a 10-day free trial right now. So just go ahead. As soon as you hear this episode, go to the website, cherryboombboom.com. Like, be like, all right, let me look at this video. Let me try one. So can you give us one video if like somebody was like, I just want like my first starter video? Like some people get a little nervous.
Well, I think that it like it's kind of super simple and it has like a little bit of like a hip hop feel and kind of groovy. It is Dirty Bass.
Okay.
It's really fun because you can always wear heels or not, but it has like just kind of like party moves as well. So you can be an advanced dancer and do it, or you can be a beginner and never danced at all. But it's a good one to start with. Dirty Bass. Alyssa Smith, her name is Cherry Spice.
I'm here for it. I'm ready. I am going to start doing Cherry Boom Boom Zoom classes with my friend.
Well, check out. Did you see our IG Live? We did a Zoom Boom video. We did like a video shoot, but did it through Zoom.
That's amazing.
You need to make your following them at Cherry Boom Boom the show as well, because you don't want to miss out on any of this exclusive content as well. But I'm just so excited what you're doing. Like, we manifested a lot of weird things last time and they're happening. So get ready for the big pop group. It's going global.
We didn't know it was going to happen this way, but it's happening.
All right. So, and Lindsley, where everybody again can find you on Instagram as well.
I'm at Lindsley Allen, but Cherry Boom Boom the show is at Cherry Boom Boom the show.
Yes. Well, thank you again for catching up with us. You look gorgeous. I'm glad you're in good spirits and making moves and being productive, like making big moves or just chilling, because it's all work.
All of it, right? We're just
inspiring everybody, Lindsley.
I love you girls so much. You're so I love that you are here in my living room and I'm in your living room and we're so connected. It's just so much fun.
You're in my reading nook right now.
My patio, my pool.
Love. Right in Vegas, right? The weather is gorgeous. Look at that.
This is usually the Keeping It Casual poolside studios where we would invite you for drinks and lots of gossip.
And we'll talk about that book.
Absolutely.
Yes. So good to see you, ladies.
Until next time.
Bye.
Oh, good times. We hope you related.
If so, let us feature you. Email us at feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com or show you're a keeper on Facebook. Like the Keeping It Casual page and join the group.
Yes, bonus. If you rate and review on Apple Podcasts, you get into our monthly Keeping It Casual swag giveaway. It's the last Wednesday of every month.
More hookups when you share us on your Instagram stories at Keeping It Casual Podcast.
That's right. Find me anywhere socially at MJ Radio Diva.
And I'm everywhere at Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
Keep it casual.
Bye.
Bye.